Good evening, guys. Can you hear me? Agnieszka, Marcin. Let's see if you can hear me. You can type on the chat or just tell me that you can hear me and see me well to confirm me. People are joining us. Yes. Well, welcome everyone. In the meantime, while we wait for the rest of the people connect to this little meeting, I want to introduce myself. My name is Javier. I'm one of the consultants that will teach you in the masters, especially in the practice sessions in Madrid. And the aim of today's presentation is basically to introduce you to our master's degree, to give you basically the most important points, how the master works, so you can more or less understand the process, and hopefully just in the future anesthetic doctor. Martin confirms me that he's able to listen to me. Thank you very much. Let me show you my presentation and we will start with the process because I don't want you to be delayed. So I suppose you're seeing the presentation. Basically, as you can see, this is our international program. In Amir, we have experience with international students since 2023 or 2022, when we started the program on aesthetic medicine with Portugal. But 3 years ago, we have extended this program to Poland, and we opened the possibility of other English speakers to join this program, because we understand that having a proper formation, it's important for you as aesthetic doctors, not only because it will help you to become better doctors, but also because we understand that you need the titulation in order to practice this type of medicine in your countries. Okay, so we decided to release this master's degree in collaboration with UDIMA, which is a Spanish university. It consists in 60 European credits transfer system, as you can see, and it's made up of a large group of professionals. We have also, on top of the international experience I have presented to you a moment ago, we have been teaching Spanish doctors for more than 19 years, and as you can see, more than 10,000 students have gone through our master's degree. So I think that we have a lot of experience and we have identified the main problems, how to teach, how the techniques, how to resolve the different problems you will face, and everything. As you can see, the masters will include, first of all, a civil liability insurance that will cover you in case you have a little mistake during the practice sessions, if there is a problem with any of the products, or if anything goes wrong, you're going to be covered, and that will be included on the price. Of course, there's no surprise in terms of extra costings for the materials. We will pay for the Botox. We will pay for the hyaluronic acid fillers and everything. You don't need to bring anything with you. No syringes, no needles. Everything will be sorted by us. We have different clinics in Spain, but in general, the international master sessions will happen in Madrid, in our clinic in Madrid, in which you will see that it's a very relaxed environment. We have everything ready in different rooms in order to receive the models and receive you and teach you in the best possible conditions. As you can see, in a moment, we will try to keep your work-life balance as much as we can. We understand that you need this formation, but we don't want you to stop working in order to become an aesthetic doctor. So basically, you can continue practicing your own branch of medicine while you take all the online lectures and prepare the theoretical courses from these masters. And then you will only need to travel to Madrid once in order to have an intensive week of practical sessions with us without leaving your job. So basically, only with 1 week of taking time off from your jobs in order to come to Madrid would be enough in order to complete this formation. Recently, we have added this alumni channel in which you will have connection with the rest of the doctors, the rest of the students, trying to improve your personalized support during the course and after the master's degree, because it is important not only to provide you with the formation, but also to give you some support on the first stages as a professional. Sometimes I always tell you during these practical sessions that if you have a problem in the future with one of your patients, or you don't know what to do, or maybe you need some help in order to solve a side effect or a complication, you can always send a message to this portal. We're going to be always available for you, and we will try our best to help you on those first stages as new aesthetic doctors. Okay. The certification is not only coming from this Spanish university, as you will see in a moment. We have been collaborating with the University of Lodz in order to provide you with this double certification. The masters will also include a little tour of Madrid, so I think that's another extra. Has nothing to do with medicine, but it's always interesting to visit a new city and to have a little tour around the city. And we will provide you with all the meals Monday to Friday in order for you to only focus on the teaching and practicing with us as much as we can. Okay. Our methodology, it's very easy. As you can see, the course is divided in 10 modules, 10 theoretical modules. I will explain those modules in a moment, but those modules can be completed online. So you can take the lectures, you can see the lectures online. We will provide you with the material, and you must take at the end of every module a little test. Don't you worry, because it's very easy, but basically we need to confirm that you have understood all the theoretical information before moving into the session of practice. As I've mentioned a moment ago, all the classes will happen online. We have more than 2,000 hours of seminars, tutorials, lectures, webinars divided in those courses or those modules, and everything is dubbed and subtitled in English. We will also provide you with the PowerPoint slides and notes so you can follow those lectures very easily. And finally, the most important, and for me, the key factor that differentiates this master's degree compared to other masters or formations that you can find online in aesthetic medicine is that we have this workshop of 7 days of intensive practice with real patients with us in Madrid. We will bring the models, we will help you with the techniques, and you will have the opportunity of trying those techniques your own under our supervision. As I have mentioned a moment ago, it's going to be double certified by the UDIMA, the Universidad a Distancia de Madrid, and the Medical University of Lodz. And followed by a last module in which you will need to prepare a little thesis that will be presented and covering a topic of your choice in any of the multiple aspects of aesthetic medicine. So you can have like a little research investigation in order to develop those skills as well. As you can see, through those models, we're going to be able to cover all the single aspect from the aesthetic medicine branch. Basically, we will start with general aspects. We will cover laser, medical devices, trichology, body aesthetics, facial aesthetics, which are the most common and the most demanded treatments. We will also provide you with some information in endocrinology and nutrition, which is highly demanded by our patients, especially with the new treatments for obesity, as you might know. And another interesting module under my perspective will be one of the last modules, as you can see, called Other Aspects, in which we cover things like legal formation, legal aspects you need to cover in case you want to start your own business, marketing skills, and those kind of things. So it's not about only the techniques and make you a good technical doctor in terms of the different protocols and the different things you can do on our patients, but also to provide you with information in case you want to start your own business on aesthetic medicine. Okay. For each module, you're going to have all the information online. The website works perfectly and it's very easy and very intuitive. You just have to log in with your login details. you're going to have module by module, all the lectures open. So you can basically watch those lectures as many times as you want. And at the end of this module, after taking all the classes, you will have a little quiz, and you will need to pass the exam with a minimum of 70% of the questions correct. It's, as I've mentioned, very easy. As long as you have read all the materials and watched the lectures, you should be able to answer most of the questions, but we strongly encourage you to study very in detail those theoretical models, because the more information you can gather before coming to Madrid, the better, in order to obtain the maximum efficiency or the maximum rentability to those practical lectures you're going to have with us. Okay. Also, as you can see here, we will provide you with all the notes and slides from every single topic. For instance, you have in there module 5 body aesthetics, and after an introduction, we will cover things like treatments for fats reduction, treatments for reaffirming different body structures, and things like that. Every single topic includes all the notes, all the slides, so you don't have to increase that information unless you want to have extra information, but we will provide you with also a list of extra lectures in case you want to look for them. Okay. For me, basically, this is the most remarkable point of our master's degree, which is the intensive enhanced session in Madrid. It consists in 7 days, Monday to Sunday, in which you will have a lot of practice with real patients that we will bring to the clinic. We will teach you, we're going to be by your side. As you can see in the picture, the teacher is right behind the student, supervising that the technique is adequate, and we will give you our tips and our little tricks in order to make your life easier whenever you start as a future aesthetic doctor. The number of topics we will cover during that week is huge. We try to cover most of those points from that list. Unfortunately, sometimes it's not possible to cover every single one, because maybe you want to focus more on certain specific topics, but our intention is to try to cover most of those points, doing treatments of facial mesotherapy, trying to work on different hyaluronic acid fillers from different parts of the body and the face. We will try to teach you things like collagen inductors. We will provide you with different injection techniques. We will give you instructions on how to take or how to have the initial consultation and the initial approach to a patient, and those kind of things. Okay, it is very, very interesting. And another important thing to remember is that you're not going to spend the whole week with the same teacher. Every single day you will change your teacher, so not only you're going to cover different topics, but also you will have the experience from different professionals, because maybe our styles as doctors, as aesthetic doctors, could be slightly different in between teachers, and we can give you different techniques or approach to the same patient, learning and making your experience more rich. Here you have a little summary of everything that we have covered in this little session. 200 hours of working material in terms of the theory. You will have a double certification, the practical session in Madrid, which is absolutely amazing. All of the teachers have been practicing aesthetic medicine for years. We all have our own clinics in different parts of the world. For instance, I live in London, but I practice in both countries, in Madrid and London. And most importantly, you don't have to be worried about making little mistakes or having problems in the future, because you will have this insurance that will cover any problems, as well as we will provide you with all the materials to give you the best possible information. And that's it. I want to, of course, I will ask all of your questions in a second, but feel free to, in case you're watching this session recorded, to send a message to our WhatsApp number. It's right there. It's a Spanish number, but it works perfectly with an international phone. Trust me, I use it every day. And otherwise, you can look for our Instagram profile or send us an email to that email address, or give us a phone call, and of course we will try our best to help you with anything. All right, so time for the questions. I'm gonna open the chat. Feel free to ask anything through the chat, or if you prefer to make a question, you can always use your microphone. I'm more than happy to see you and to listen to you guys. While you decide to go ahead with any questions, let me remind you that I have written, well, Cristina has written for me on the chat, my discount code that you can use in case you want to finally join us. And if you use that code, you're going to have a 10% discount. I believe Cristina can confirm this with you, just because you have attended to this session and you have used my code. Okay, please feel free to ask me anything, guys. Is anything you need further clarifications? Let's see. Oh, Christina's confirming me it's not 10%, it's even more, it's 15%, 15% less. So that's a good deal. I thought it was 10%. Thank you, Christina. No questions? Well, in that case, guys, I will leave it to you. Of course, if you're shy and you don't want to make any questions, you can always send a message to those addresses I have given to you. And that's it. I wish I will see you next year with us. Let me tell you that my experience with this year students has been amazing so far. I am looking forward to for them to come to Madrid. They're coming in November next month to Madrid. The promotion that has started last year in 2025. So far, I believe they have been very happy. Of course, if you need also an opinion from one of our students after coming to Madrid this November, feel free to ask. I'm pretty sure that Cristina can arrange a little meeting or a little session, like something like this, in order for you to share your questions to the student, or if you want any other session with one of the teachers, we're more than happy to provide you with that. Okay. I wish you a lovely rest of your evening, and hopefully I will see you next year.